Hey guys, gonna go over the Karlson full game, any percent run. Gonna talk about map routes, general mechanics, talk about options, talk about how to record properly so that your run can be verified for a full game run. First, just talk some options. You're gonna want fast graphics, no motion blur, no camera shake, no slow-mo. FPS reasons for the first three. For slow-mo, you want it off because the full game runs run on a real timer, not on the in-game timer. So slowing the game down will actually cost you more time, even though the in-game timer is slowed down as well. You're running this based off real time, so you want slow-mo to be off. Use a sensitivity that's comfortable for you and stick with it. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Don't mess with your muscle memory. Volume music is up to you. I recommend between 90 and 100 FOV. It helps things stay reasonably proportional and helps you see more clearly where you're moving on the map. That basically does it for options. Start a tutorial. We're going to explain a few mechanics and some options you should look at. If you hit tab, it'll open up the console menu. Type in FPS 1, your frame rate will appear in the top left. FPS limit, you can set a cap to it. Set it to 0, it'll actually uncap it so you can get the max frames possible. Highly recommended. Then if you do speed 1, it'll show you how fast your character is moving. Hit tab to exit out. Now you can see my speed is being tracked, frame rate's being tracked, all good stuff. Alright, so tutorials, gonna run you through the basic mechanics of the game, but I'll go over a few other details. Basically, what you need to know for Karlson Run is, first and foremost, how to gain speed. By walking forward, you're going to have a stable about 20 meters per second. Walking diagonally, though, you're going to have extra speed, as you can see in the top left. Combine that with air strafing, you're going to be getting a lot of speed. You can also do this with just holding, right, but in my experience, you're not getting as much speed as if you were holding both the forward key and a strafe key. So keep that in mind. To explain air strafing, just simply moving your mouse in a smooth motion in the same direction that you are currently want to move towards. And so if I'm holding a D key, I'm going to want to move my mouse to the right in a smooth pattern. Same with to the left, but with A. That's basically essential there. You hold down spacebar, you'll keep jumping and maintain momentum. Probably know about wall jumping already and crouching. Little thing with crouching, it'll actually give you a speed boost on the ground. Spamming this is considered a double crouch glitch, which is only allowed in the glitch percent and task percent runs of this game. Oh, hello there. So that's not allowed, but what is allowed is using a single crouch jump. So if you hit crouch and you jump at approximately the same time, you'll get going a little bit faster than if you just did a normal jump forward. Time it right. At least it feels faster. Or at least once you hit a certain speed. As you can see, jumping forward, I'll stay at 20. Crouch jumping, I get up to 25. So it makes a small difference, and it's important, especially for this first run. Let's see. One more thing about general movement. Yeah, we've got sliding. You know about sliding. The moment you stop sliding, your momentum halts very quickly. That's used in a few points on the run, so just keep that in mind. Other thing is about timing your wall jumps. If you're holding space, or you're holding your jump key, as you hit a wall, you immediately jump off. if you wait, you can actually get a little bit of height. And the timing for this is approximately like, you'll see your character model go up, then you'll start to slide down, like that. On top of that, if you manage to hit a ledge, you will do that wall climb animation up, and you can actually use it to scale ledges. Just like that. One other thing to note, when you crouch, your model actually goes down instead of getting picked up to you. That'll be important for certain aspects, but as of right now, we're gonna get into the maps. Starting with tutorial. You're doing 2 crouch jumps off the wall with some strafing. Get to this jump pad. A little bit of strafing here. Manage your momentum. Land on the milk. Now this is the most consistent, fast way to do tutorial. Again, I do a little crouch jump at the beginning for a little bit of speed. That is optional. You can just do a regular B-hop. What is essential is the crouch jumps off of these 2 walls here. And then you want to be holding crouch and sliding as you make that last jump, and then make sure you just manage your momentum down to here. Now if you find that you're crouching and you look like you're going over the milk, you can uncrouch and your feet will actually move down and poke yourself down. So if you find yourself going too high, just uncrouch and you might clip the milk with the bottom of your character. So that's tutorial. Go on to Sandbox 1, or Sandbox 0, I might say. This one's going to be a simple strafing motion while picking up the gun. So slide and shoot the explosive barrel. So again, slight movement out, strafe, pick up gun, slide, slight jump, blow it up to get to the milk. So a good run for this. If you do it fast, you can get under 5 seconds. But within the 5-second range is usually pretty solid for a full game run. You can make it work. Make it work for you. Big thing is don't clip that. Don't go too low. If you hit the ceiling, it actually works fine. As you can see, it actually sometimes helps you out because it bounces you off the top. So if you do that, just find a consistent way to get to there. I simply just strafe. Biggest thing is make sure you pick up the gun too. That's where the sliding and standing up thing comes into play, right here. As you're strafing in and sliding, you stop, bang, get that jump. Wow, I know we don't die there. That's funny. And the faster you just get a simple setup for that going, piece of cake. You'll land this most of the time in your runs. You'll get it down. Next one, Sandbox 1. You're gonna want the boomer gun here. Boom. This one, you want to keep this as simple as possible. If you rush this, it can just get messy. What I like to do is just simple tap forward. You can reach it from about here. Then once I crouch there, I'll crouch and I'll turn around. This is why keeping your sensitivity the same is important, because you want to be able to know how far to turn. And the only way you're going to be able to do that consistently is by keeping your sensitivity approximately the same the majority of the time that you're doing your runs. And all it is just aiming back. We don't want to aim anywhere here because we step up the side. Don't aim too far this way. We step over there. Aim down the middle towards those orange areas there. And we want to shoot one down right at our feet as well. You can hit the milk right away. Usually the time you'll be getting for this, if you do it well, you can also jump and sync your jump with your rocket, your boomer shot. You can get about 5 seconds on this, if on average. If you're going really fast, you can get like in the 4-second range. Yeah, that explains Sandbox 1. Go on to Sandbox 2. There are two strategies for this. One is a no shotgun route, one is a shotgun route. Shotgun is more risky, it's highly more technical, more difficult. The other is safer, but shotgun route usually saves about 3 seconds. So I'm going to demo the not shotgun route. Just a B-hop, delayed wall jump, slide down here, jump, use strafing just to get around a little faster. 2 jumps, get to the launch pad, hold crouch so that you keep your momentum, manage your speed to get to the milk. Usually you get about 16 seconds if you land on the milk right away. Shotgun route is B-hop over, got the shotgun. I like to do, ooh, I messed it up actually. I like to aim up after the first shotgun blast. Just make sure I'm hitting the platform. Change my momentum with this shotgun, 2 shotgun hits. And even if you mess up, you're getting about 14 seconds. If you land it directly, you're getting about 13 seconds. Huge time save over the no shotgun route. There is a way to get about this time using no shotgun, but it requires a lot more precise strafing and is, you can take it as you will. Do what's more comfortable for you. You want to aim for consistency first and then build speed next. That basically explains Sandbox 0. Now Escape 0, we're going to start with a wall jump, kind of delay our jump off the side, and we're going to do jump off, strafe out, grab the gun. We're just going to be hopping through, shooting the doors open with the gun, and be hopping around the enemies. Like this. Now see, if you mess up, hit the sides, it's not going to be very good. Keep it simple. If you break through the door, it's okay. This one can be a little tricky just to nail consistently. Alright. I was able to get 6 seconds there. That's usually quite good. I think my world record run right now holds about 7.5 seconds, so it's pretty slow. Another thing that I just did there, I should point out, if you are crouching under the table, you can actually uncrouch and just throw the table off of you and then reach the milk, like I just did there. That's essentially Escape 0, just a bunch of practice for that one. Nothing too much to explain. Escape 1. Now this one we're going to B-hop to the wall, do a wall jump, and slide to the door. We're going to bust through the door, do 2 wall jumps, and yeah, I'll explain the rest when we get there. We want to slide, so make sure you get the door so that you can get over there and not clip the side. And then wall jumps to the end. You get about 11 to 12 seconds on this run, you're going fine. If you get into the 10-second range, that's fantastic. That's going really speedy. Important thing to note with the these 2 wall jumps here. You want to make sure that you're coming in the left one first, the left, middle, and usually you can get through that section quite easily. Not easily, but with some practice, you'll be able to get it consistently. That's what I mean. So you're jumping off right about in the middle here, just to get through. Yeah, you want to make sure you cling to those side walls. I crouch for most of this one just because I find it to be efficient, so about 11 seconds, that's good. Big thing to note as well, you just want to make sure that you, oh, also if you miss that first jump, you can still recover, it's not the end of the world. When you're coming out here, you gotta really make sure that you make that strafe. That's the most important thing to keep in mind, because once you hit that wall, the rest of the run in those rooms, in that last section of the map, is really simple, but you gotta make sure you make that strafe over. That does it for Escape 1. Now Escape 2, it's a doozy. I practiced this one a lot. Start with a strafe jump, and get as much speed as possible. Biggest thing I can give you, at least in terms of getting consistency with this and these types of runs, don't hit the back wall if you can. Go high instead of through the low gate. And Yeah, I'd watch Snaz's tutorial for this map. It's gonna be really helpful. If you find yourself going too low, you can still save it. You just gotta be careful about where you grapple. If you grapple here, that's gonna slow you down a lot. As you can see. Yeah, this is a very bad time for a full game run. It's gonna really slow you down. This map can kill your runs. You gotta give this a lot of practice. But just watch the good thing about Escape 2 is that the strategy for the what is it? Single map run is basically the same. It's just about getting speed and managing, you know, the grapple. So I'm gonna link the tutorial to that made by Snaz. He's the current world record holder for this, so yeah. Escape 3. We're gonna crouch B-hop to break the door. Once you break the door, slide to the table, grab it as you pick it up. And we can use the shotgun to manage our momentum to get to the milk in a fair time. You can get this down to about 7 seconds, I believe, if you're really quick about it. Oh, well, looks like it just missed. Yeah. You don't really have to worry about those enemies as long as you just use the shotgun to blast past them. Make sure you use the shotgun after you bust through the door as well. See, I did that a little too late, a little too early. So I kind of blasted into the door with the shot after shooting the shotgun, and that totally killed my momentum. Blasting through doors, breaking them, is going to kill your momentum, which is why you want to use the shotgun to increase your speed again. There is another route, by crouch jumping off the side here. Ooh, I messed up my, yeah. This one requires a crouch jump. I prefer to go shotgun here. But yeah, 7 seconds. That one is going to be faster if you can get it consistent. I personally have not gotten it consistent enough for the full game runs that I like to do. Straight to the door, straight through the table with the shotgun. It's most consistent I've found for myself. So yeah, I'll demo that again. Yeah, see, I missed the door there. And this just gets annoying if you miss breaking the door. But that's Escape 3. Guys, here is really simple. Takes some practice, but one thing to be careful about is this guy. He'll kind of bump you off if you're not careful. If you don't make it onto the milk right away. He's also air shot me on a few occasions, which is just pissy. Very rude. Not a fan. You can make this in just one jump. Yeah, so be careful about going in a complete straight line. Or just get there too fast for him to turn around. That's just practice. Pretty straightforward. Now, Sky 1 is a bit of a doozy. You want to bait him over there to get a grenade. Grenade jump off of him. I go for grapple. Crouch to the wall. Ooh, that was not good. I screwed that one up. So this one can be a little tricky. I usually just walk along here to keep it simple. I actually clip the side there. You want to aim to jump through here and strafe. If you can... It's safest to get more height. If you come around the side, that's not very good either. There we go. If you clear that, you can B-hop here, grab this. I wonder if I can... Ooh, that'd be tricky. Yeah. This one can be hard to get consistent. So this is the general idea. Make sure you get that grenade jump good, and then sometimes timing the grapple grab can be tricky. But yeah, See if I can just get a good run with it. There. Did it high, we're just strafing. Didn't get a good speed on that. We're just gonna strafe to increase our speed for this and hopefully not screw it up. Goal is to hit the back wall. No, not the back wall. That side wall right there. And then you would jump off that and go directly to the milk. Another route is you can also probably land on this wall and just, you know, jump off and hop over there, but... Alright, here's a demo of this. I'm used to going for the fast strat, so I'm not used to getting the high jump. Okay. We're gonna get the grapple. So that's actually not good. I missed the, my goal is to grapple the orange box there. Right into here. Grapple the orange box again. Jump off here, strafe into the milk. You'll get about, if you do it really quickly, 11-ish seconds. You get around between like 12, 13 and a half seconds on this if you do it well. That's basically how you do that. And we're gonna go on to Sky 2. It's gonna be a straight line with delayed wall jumps, D-hops. Let's go in a straight line along here. Crouch, jump, jump. Wow. Did not exactly intend for that. Just keep it as simple as possible for this section. This is the end of the run. So, prone to mistakes. Because of nerves, you know. I'm gonna come around the side here. Okay, you can play it safe. Obviously not go around the side like that. Gotta be careful about that guy. He's gonna shoot you. Usually I try to shoot him, just for safety. So usually I can go under here. This is more of a safe route. You can crouch under the table or stop in front of the table and jump up, whatever's more comfortable. If you're getting around 12 seconds on here, that's really good. You can shave it down by going for that jump along the side here and skipping most of those wall jumps. Let's see if I can do it here. The higher up you can get on this wall, the better your time's going to be. For the most part. So, there's that. That's basically the full run. There are other strategies for optimization that have, basically all these single map runs are much more optimized than a lot of these strats used in the full game run, but that's because when you're grinding out single map, you can go for really risky, highly technical routes that, you know, you'll get once in, you know, once every 100 attempts or something. But in full games, you need consistency. So these routes that I've chosen that I use are what's most consistent for me. Escape 1. There is also a route using the grenade launcher, which even, I don't know, that one's trickier. I need to practice it more before I implement it into a full game run. And I just straight clipped through that. Well, the dangers. Anyways. So yeah, you can look at the single map runs for inspiration to increase your times. Other than that, that's basically the gist of the whole run. And I'm going to talk about live split, live streaming your runs, and other ways that you can make sure that your run can be verifiable by the mods when they're looking at your runs. I can probably link a tutorial for this, for how to set it up, how to set up your splits. Pretty simple. You just add a bunch of sections, you just label them with the proper names. You add the split section in timer, and yeah, you set a button to start and do splits, and then a button for resetting your splits. I have a side mouse button for big split, and then my middle mouse button is reset. So this live split thing is actually visible on my screen right now. It's not too much of a visual distraction because it's in the corner. Oof. There. That's unfortunate. I'd probably reset the run at that point. Important thing is to start the split as early as you can. As you get into the run, it's not essential that you're timing your splits perfectly. But it is important, just for your own sake, and also to verify that you are, in fact, speedrunning the game properly, and not up to any shenanigans. But yeah. Slow. So that's basically how you're gonna be splitting. It'll show you your if you set, you can set out to show you how far behind you are from your PB, or from any other splits that you want. Right now it's set to my PB, which is current world record 156. So yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, that wasn't horrible for the game too. In terms of the map itself, I mean, I messed up in the beginning, which is not good. It's kind of tricky getting used to hitting the split and then also focusing on actually continuing on to the next level. But you get used to it. And that's actually like the world record run time from a while ago that I had, 207. And that's with a few deaths. So you can get to close to 2 minutes even with a few mistakes. A few big mistakes, I might add, which is, you know, dying, screwing up. So I'll link a tutorial to set up live split. If you're going to stream, that's a really solid way to verify your runs in the sense of it's really easy to tell if you are cheating or not if you're live streaming. It's also easy to verify that you are not cheating. So you can live stream it. You can use Streamlabs OBS, which is really simple. It's straightforward. Make a Twitch account, live stream it. Nobody needs to watch it live. You can just need to save the VODs. I'd recommend, yeah, just make sure you can save the VODs when you're streaming, or you can just record. Just make sure live split is visible in your recordings. Using the no board, this little keyword thing here, also helpful for verifying runs. Playing music in the background so that you can tell whether or not the music clips out and you cut to different places. You know, just certain things. So if you play music while you do this thing, or make the audio loud enough to hear. If you stream, that's the best proof of legitimacy for your run. Using a program like NoBoard, also good. I'll leave links to the description, in the description for all these.